Good morning. It is Saturday, January 31st, 2026, last day of the month. And look, we got the AuRoRa right in front of us, crossing Talkeetna Spur Road. Cool. Great timing. All right, so let's see what they're doing at the Talkeetna Depot. Well, we know what they're going to be doing, but we'll see what's going on. All right, it's a little bumpy, so holding it with my hand, and here comes trains pulling up. So they're just coming to a spot. All right, well, let's see what's going on down here. People getting off here. Notice there's more snow. Oh yes, we've had a lot more snow. We're not quite there like on par as other years, but we definitely have a lot more snow. There's a rear unit. I'm going to get turned around here and we'll come back and take a look at that. All right. Let's get a good close-up view of this locomotive here. This is obviously 4325, and 4325 is the part of the last order, the third order of SD70 Max. What's interesting about this is this unit, along with the other 4300s, has the flared radiators rated at 4300 horsepower, and it has HEP, head-in power. These are the passenger units. I've talked about them in previous other videos of mine in the past, but for those that are just passing by or new to the channel, they might find this information interesting, so more than happy to provide that. So for right now on the AuRoRa, this train here, you have the two Max in the front pulling, and then you have this one on the rear, and this one obviously is taking place of the cab cars that are normally on here for the winter time. More or less some detail shots for y'all. Get a good view. This unit came to Alaska in 2007. I believe it was 2007. The last order was 4 units. So you can see they got passenger operations going on down there now. Jim's going to be doing the back car part of it. Looks like he's only got one crate going on, so I bet you it's going to be a pretty short stop here today in Talkeetna. I think we're going to go for a little walk and catch them over at the bridge. Let's go check that out. All right, we're making our way to the railroad bridge. We're on the Chase Trail. I think they just blew ahead, so I don't know if we're going to get to the other side of the bridge like I had planned, but that's okay. Oh, I hear throttling up, so yeah, they're departing. There's a J.T. Evans little memorial. J.T. Evans was a character, a local character around here. He also was on the TV show Railroad Alaska. So he passed away a few years ago along the Chase Trail, which he walked every morning. So he went out doing something that he loved, which was cool. Man, I've had some issues the last couple of weeks with snow, vehicle breakdown, septic backing up, heater breaking. So I have not been able to pursue some of the things that I wanted to do for the first videos of the year. That's okay. I'll hopefully get to it soon. Well, I thought I heard the train blowing for ahead, and they were departing the depot, so that must have been a warning for all the people that were at the depot, because there was a lot of people roaming around, and with all the snow that's now closed in, kind of like tube blocked the parking lot. People standing around, they get off the train, they're having smoke breaks, stretching their legs, what have you. They're going to be walking around, and not a lot of room to drive, and have people walking around. Yeah, there's an ugly fence here. I've shown that in recent videos. Hey Rusty, you need to add some chain link to your bridge diorama. Well, sounds like they might be leaving now. This is the new walkway. The old walkway was semi-replaced. I think it was just new decks, a new deck, and then these guardrails. It's a nice day out today. Here they come. So I think what we're going to do, we're going to stand right here. For the ultra concern, this is the walkway I'm on. We got to get across the bridge here because there's folks showing up on the snow machines. Oop, I'm gonna cut it off. All right, well, that was pretty dramatic. While the train was approaching, I don't know if it'll show up, but there was a group of snow machiners that were coming up the hill. So as soon as the train went by, I had to run off the bridge. It's kind of well, it used to be unwritten, but I guess now it's posted that, you know, snow machiners and four-wheelers, things along that line have the right of way. So, you know, generally if you're on the bridge and someone shows up, you gotta move to a place where you can get off out of the way and let the folks go by. Now, that group, they live up tracks somewhere. And you know, there's kind of a few different locales. You know, you have up the tracks. Well, just because you're up the tracks doesn't necessarily mean you're up the tracks. You go up the tracks a few miles, and then you would go east, and there's a large trail system and kind of a bit of a community back there, if you will. Now these folks, they don't need to rely on the railroad, really. They can get to and from Talkeetna to those homesteads and properties, like I said, since they're on a trail system. Last day of the month, last day of the first month. All right, I'm going to show you a cool thing that I don't think I've ever shown anybody here. It is a piece of rare history, so let's go check that out. All right. Here's a car I've not featured on my channel before. This is baggage car 58, Old Alaska Railroad baggage car. This is an authentic World War II era Army hospital car. It was rebuilt between 1945 and 1947 by Puget Sound Bridge and Dredge Company. In that time period, anyway. I'm not sure the exact date when it was rebuilt, and it was acquired by Alaska Railroad not long after that, and it was retired sometime in the late 1960s or 1970s with the advent of the retired Union Pacific cars that a lot of them are in use today, the Bud equipment. The story is a local gentleman. We're just going to call him Mr. Martin. Mr. Martin acquired this car, he thinks, in the early 1980s. He actually went to Birchwood. There was still a bunch of old cars that were sitting there stored in Birchwood, so he picked one. I can't remember what exactly his motives were, why he wanted this car, but so he bought it from the railroad. The railroad had it hauled up and had it spotted in Talkeetna, probably in the old ramp track that used to be here. And then he had a local person by name of Richard Holt, who moved houses for a living, and he came and he moved the bag car over here, and took several days. I'm not sure what it's like inside. I know that it's been set up for people to live in for a number of years, and I don't know if it's for sale or not. I think to the right person it would be, from what I was told. But it is an authentic piece of Alaska Railroad history sitting here in Talkeetna. It's right here on 2nd Street, right next to KTNA, the local radio station. Thanks for watching, folks. I appreciate y'all coming with me here on Saturday, and y'all have a great day, good evening, good morning, whatever the case may be. Take care.